and it is 8:50 p.m. Eastern Time. Um, it has been a long time since I've done broadcasting like this. Um, Basically, we are dealing with a global pandemic, you know, COVID-19, coronavirus, and what can I say? Um, since I came back to the game because of the situation at hand, um, it doesn't seem like I've been missing all that much. I came back around, like about a couple weeks when this new DLC, the Birds of Prey, content was coming out. So yeah, and I have done quite a bit on both tunes, the Firebird and Water Blue tune, and yeah, the only thing is what I got to do is I got to improve on my other stuff like the artifacts and all that. So yeah, if I have to get there quicker, I'm good chance I'm gonna have to spend money over it, and it's gonna take some time. Um, but I'm pretty much there. It's just that everything has got to be improved, and that's it. So during my time off, I've been away for quite a bit. I've been doing some traveling, remembering, basically I'm just dealing with life, and I'm still dealing with it. But at this point, it's not too bad right now as how it was before. But like sometimes when I'm talking to other people and whatever, it kind of gets to me. And sometimes, really and truly, like that doesn't really help. Like, so, like if I were to talk to some of my own family members, there are times when when they would catch me off guard in a way, like, okay, well, where did that come from, and things like that. So, for me, um, I just needed like to not really talk to them right now as it is, and just deal with other things. Um, so yeah, like these days I'm trying to keep focused, stay focused, and you know it's just like this is the way how life is, right? Sometimes you need to take a break off just to get your head on straight and everything, and um, whatever. But I have been playing these other games, these mobile games, and yeah, it's all right. So I mean, it feels pretty good coming back to the game DCUO, DC Universe Online. So yeah, I mean that's all good. Um, there's been a lot of negativity in my life, anyways, and sometimes I do whatever it takes in order to, like get my mind off of the negativity and a lot of things that happen in my life and whatever. Sometimes so sometimes gaming would help, sometimes it wouldn't, um, and whatever. Um, I haven't really been paying much attention to my any friend requests on and anywhere basically. People come and go, this and that, whatever. Um, But I mean, if I don't accept your friend request or anything like that or whatever, I'm sorry, but you know, that's just the way how it is. I don't really pay any attention to anything because there are also other people that is put up some weird stuff and all this crap, and I really don't want to get into that. Just sort of random people that let's just say if I'm playing this game, that wouldn't you know it wouldn't do me any good. Because it's like they would want me to get this other game and whatever, or something like that, or say something in a different language or whatever. But you know the whole joke, the whole thing about that. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, I've been doing so since I came back on the game. Um, I had joined up with my league mates in a new league known as Elsbertle's DC Trinity, and it's been pretty good. I had to bring over my other tunes from both my account and my brother's account into this league since I've known these guys for a real long time. But it's good teaming up with a bunch of people, other people like that can help get you feeds and all this thing and whatever. Um, so yeah, and like no drama, no nothing like that. But I have been experiencing some drama, in this game that well, it doesn't go away. People like just like bringing on their own bullshit to you and everything, and I mean that's just how it is when it comes to like any game, especially like anything like online based stuff or even out there in the outside world. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I what was the last one? The last episode was Metal 2. So yeah, that I did when I came back. I did pretty good. I did all right as best as I can. I still gotta get some feats over there. Even in Metal One and Justice League Dark, especially the Justice League Dark. And I mean, I missed out on a couple seasons and everything. Um, and I'm still under that depressed state in a way, but yeah, it's not so bad. It's kind of subsided a little bit, so that's good. You Um, in my time off, I was like in Trinidad, and you know, it's is where my family is from and everything, and I mean, I came back to the States sometime in February where it started to I think it started to happen around February. Like you start hearing about this new virus. So for me, I was I had to buy my ticket back to the States and everything, and see what else I can do. Um, and in this time, like you gotta like think positive. You can't be thinking negative or whatever. The thing is with this coronavirus situation that's happening right now, you gotta like have the right mindset. Stay positive. Don't be negative or anything. And yeah, like it's basically like you gotta you know keep active as much as possible. They say that you can't really go anywhere. You just stay home and whatever. But if there's anything, that's it, right? Like if you want to get some food, groceries, or anything like that, you could go, but don't be out too long or anything. So I mean, I think that's pretty good. But yeah, for me personally, I know we're gonna get past this. We are gonna get through it with this and everything. And the thing is, it's sad to hear that what's on the news because it's just a lot of negativity. And the thing is like you can't be focused on that, you know, because that's gonna bring you down in whatever it is. I mean, if everybody's doing their thing, everybody's doing their part in order to, in this time of need and everything. And what we gotta do is like like keep up, exercising, keep doing whatever activity that you do, clean your house, clean your house, wash dishes, mop the floor, sweep the floor, do all sorts of things like that and whatever. Because the thing is, just act. It's like you gotta act like there's nothing wrong, like nothing's going on. You know, some people still have their jobs, others lost it. They got laid off and everything. And I'm sorry for to hear about things like that going on. So yeah, it's it's been like a lot of bad news going around, and it can't be helped. And yeah, so for me, like I'm just trying to stay positive as best as I can, trying to learn like new skills, things like that. Um, you know, I'm not really sure what people can do in order to get into like college, university, if anything, because I know that they're doing it online right now. And I mean, there are people who demonizes the whole online thing. So for me, I'm like, you know, I would like to tell that person, I mean, whoever like demonizes stuff like that, is to get their head out of their asses and whatever. This is the reality that we're living in, and you know, we're gonna have to deal with it. You know, so it's like stop wasting time. Don't thing and whatever, right? So, yeah. Hmm. I when it came to the coronavirus and all that, I remember hearing people like buying out like toilet paper, um, paper towels, hand sanitizers, things, and whatever, and things like that, and I didn't really have any. I didn't really have any in my house, but I was still good on a certain amount, and that's good. But the thing is, like, people went ape shit over this, and it's all like, well, why, right? Like, come on, man, try to be courteous to other people and everything. I mean, show some compassion or whatever. Stop acting like it's the end of the world and all this crap. You know, and I mean, people just do some stupid shit like that. And yeah, I mean, it's crazy out there. But that's just how people are at times. A lot of the times, I like to hear, when it comes to something like this, it's kind of like, for me, I would refer back to like a quote, something like Tommy Lee Jones in the Men in Black film, what he said to Will Smith's character. about the difference with a person and people. And I know you know what I'm talking about right there. Hmm. So yeah, I mean, I think that just what he said right there. A person is smart, people are dumb, et cetera, et cetera, right there. And he's right about that. He is 100% right. But yeah, like, you know, you gotta, everyone's gotta learn like new things. And, like, it doesn't matter what or who you are. Like, if you're an introvert or an extrovert, none of that matters. You know, we all can adapt to this type of thing that we're going through.
Thanks. I can
The
handle it from
people
here.
are like, getting all bent out of shape, and whatever. I mean, sometimes you gotta do other things in order to succeed in life, and yeah, you gotta learn new things. You gotta learn to survive, learn to adapt, learn to do this and that. You know, and you know, yeah. So that's definitely how we're gonna get through. You know, I mean, you are used to what you do in life, yeah, that's fine and all, but you know, sometimes you gotta learn the other way, you know, and this is the thing what we're dealing with. Um, I mean, we all face a lot of dark times, you know. We all go down that road, There's bumps along the way. We bump into them, and then we'll get through it. That's it. And the thing is, like, you gotta learn. You gotta learn to adapt. You gotta learn. You gotta have new skills, and different things, and yeah. So I mean, that's just about it so far with that. I mean, it's crazy about hearing the numbers globally. And who has the coronavirus, who tested positive, everything like that. So um, yeah. I mean, breathe. I think breathing exercises would help. To expand the lungs. Um, whatever. Uh, I think like a lot of exercising would definitely help because when all this is gone, you know, what else is there? That we would be good. You know what I mean? But if this is the case and you're not gonna do anything about it, then you just screwed yourself over right there. So yeah, and where this game is concerned, um, I started to like kind of like change my look in a way. Um, this cape that I, this back piece that I have on, the cape, I always wanted to have like a cape like this. Like around the time I made this tune. This is the I think it's a Nabu Chosen. Oh yeah. The only thing like I what I don't like about it is is that my shoulder piece right there is showing her out, and that's the one thing I don't like about it. But yeah, I always wanted to have like a cape like this for my tune, and and I think like this cape comes with a collar, but you could kind of see it, but it doesn't really bother me all that much. So yeah, um, anyways, the new DLC, the Birds of Prey contents. Well, I completed a good amount of feats. I mean, the only thing that I gotta do in this game to improve on is leveling up my artifacts and all that. My like getting collections and style and like I gotta complete the what the hell is it called, the yeah. So I what I gotta do is I gotta complete all those. I gotta complete the seasons and everything that I had missed out on. And yeah, it has been such a long time. But yeah, and I was like, my tune right here. He was like he's like four. He has 450 skill points, and yeah, so he has 450 skill points. But if I was still on, I would have. If I was still playing this game, I would have had like 500, maybe like 510 skill points, if it, give or take, somewhere around there. I would have had it. I would have had probably had like completed, um, like style feats and everything. I would have completed the artifacts and augments and stuff. Which I'm still, that's what I'm still working on. I would have, yeah, I would have completed a whole bunch, you know, a whole bunch of those feats as it is. These days it's like really hard for me to get into elite raids, and I know I can handle the elite, and that's one of the things I gotta deal with elite stuff. So yeah, I want to get the full renown, and it is kind of hard because there are some people out in this game is saying that, oh, you need to have full max artifacts and all that, and I'm like, I don't really think so. I don't really think that you do. What I think is that you gotta you know like communicate and survive and this and that. That's all you gotta do. But the thing is, like one of the feats. Hold on, right? One of the feats that I need is, well, I know I'm gonna have to work on arachnology and all of that, but like there's one of the drone feats for the normal on yeah, the normal version of Clock Tower, and can't really see that. So it's, oh wait, this disarmingly simple. This is it right here. Okay, so you have to disable all the trap drones in and out the boss fight, which it is it's simple and it's easy. You just don't screw it up, and I don't have the like I don't even have the full thing as it is. Ah, here it is. I only have it up to like level 2, rank 2. I mean, and that's it. But it's like you can. I think you got to be. You can be like level. You can rank it up to like level 17 or something like that, and then that's it. You can do like you could do the disarming and everything because that's what that augment is basically for, or whatever it is. Sorry. Um, yeah. Ever since I had came back to the game, I did happen to notice some changes here and there, and but some of the things still remain the same. I could see like some of the stuff that had me come out the game in the first place to like stop because ever since like Justice League Dark came out and everything, nobody wanted to run with me, and I tried getting into missions. I tried doing like all this stuff, and it was like nobody wanted to do anything. I typed the thing up in LG to invite me for this, to get this feed, and everything, and nobody, that was the thing, and that was part of why I had left the game in the first place because I didn't want to go on dealing with not accomplishing anything in the game, and like a player like myself is you know, I play like pretty good, and thing is I know how to survive, I know how to do all of that. I still have the skills in order to play the game since I haven't been playing in quite a few months, everything, and um, yeah, um, so I mean, anytime when I had logged into the game, I just logged right out, and I was just like really disappointed and everything about what the hell I was facing and all that shit. People are still thinking about, oh well, this game is still it's still about skill points and everything, and people kind of like look at that or whatever, and that's how you're not getting into the any of the stuff. But like you know, I mean, my my might and my might and power, that has been like maxed out. So I mean, I don't know what the excuse is. I'm always ready. I'm always prepped to doing as much as it is, and you know, so I mean, it's not too. But this time when I came back, it's not too bad right now. But yeah, it's like I don't know. I don't. I have a lot of trouble getting into the raids these days, and you know, and maybe partially that has something to do with my augments and artifacts, so where their level is and all that. But the thing is, it's like I'm still working on it. I'm still like learning how to fully level it up. You know, I mean, anything like pointers, all that stuff. That should be good. So you know, and yeah. Um. Anyways, that that's it for that's it for now. Um. I'm just wishing you guys have like a really you know a very safe and healthy day and all that. I mean, just keep safe, be safe. Just try not to let this thing, to let any of this negativity get to you. Um, so yeah, I mean, you know, social distancing, huh? Right. Well, I'll tell you one thing is the new raid. It's kind of like that. Kind of like social distancing in a way. You just keep distance away from each other in order to beat the final boss in like the clock tower raid. So yeah, so that's kind of funny. Another thing that's kind of funny is that I'm seeing a lot of things in the LFG calling out like CT and whatever, which is pretty cool that they have like kind of like a mission or something like that that's named after me. Well, the CT doesn't stand for the clock to hour anyways. My CT basically. My name CT. It does not stand for that. But my yeah, my name CT is something else, and that's it stands for like a title basically. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people call me CT in this game. You know, um, and they've been calling me that since I first made the character, and I joined in with the league and having like a grind, grind a bunch of grinding partners and everything, and you know, so yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna, get off, cut the broadcast and everything. You know, there's nothing much for me to share right now, and I don't want to have the cost to like talk someone's ear out or anything, whatever. So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much. All right. Have a good day.